So Paxful has closed down. This is news that personally I didn't expect to hear. I thought Paxful was at a very good place. I thought they were doing very well, but apparently they were not. Um, and then closing down comes just, I think, like 2 months or 3 months. I might be wrong on that. After local bitcoins shut down as well. Um, so these peer-to-peer marketplaces were a huge thing, especially in Africa, Nigeria, Kenya. This was, for most of us, almost the only way to convert between crypto and fiat. It is not really the only, they were not the only way, but it's what most people used. It's what most Africans used. And that is because there are not many centralized exchanges around, and I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But first, I'm going to read the statement that Paxful issued, and then later on, I'll tell you the options you have. Paxful did recommend some, like two options, and I'm going to tell you the third one that I've been using recently. In fact, I haven't used Paxful for a while. There was a time I was using their services a lot, but then I found this other option and I kind of like didn't use them that much. So here is a statement that was issued by Paxful, the CEO. It's a statement by the CEO of Paxful, the CEO and founder Ray Youssef, and it reads, "Today Paxful will be suspending its marketplace. We are not sure if it will come back." So it looks like maybe they are not very sure, but it looks like this they are not coming back. I continue reading. "This will probably come as a big shock to many. While I cannot share the full story now, I can say that we unfortunately have had some key staff departures. Also, regulatory challenges for the industry continue to grow, especially in the peer-to-peer market and most heavily in the US. While we work through these issues, we have taken the most secure option and ask you to explore self-custody and trade elsewhere." So they are giving two reasons why they are shutting down, and one of the reasons is key staff departures, like there are people who are working there that are leaving. Um, I'm not persuaded. Maybe that's true, but I'm not persuaded. Maybe that has happened, but I'm not really persuaded that could be the reason why they are shutting down. The other reason they are giving is like regulatory challenges. For me, I think this could be the real reason why they are shutting down. I don't know, but they're saying there has been pressure, especially from the U.S. regulators. So now they are saying those are the two reasons why they've chosen to shut down. Solutions. The Paxful wallet will be up for customers to retrieve their funds. I did use it. I did have a few some Bitcoin. I did have some Ethereum, not a lot, that I just ignored that was there, and some what is it called, some stable coin. But I went there. The process of withdrawing seems they've made it so easy to do. You can just go and you just input your wallet address, the new ones that you're using, and you just so easily move your money out. I continue reading. Right now, safeguarding customer funds is my biggest priority. Here is what I'm going to. Here is what I am doing. All customer funds are all accounted for. Please withdraw them, and if you can, self-custody. We recommend options such as Exodus Wallet and Moon Wallet. By the way, Moon Wallet is a great wallet. Yeah, it has features that I've not seen in other wallets, especially when it comes to recovering your wallet in case their wallet fails to work. We are offering an easy migration to other options for non-US users to platforms like Noons, a new P2P company dedicated to the global south. All things you need to do on Pax you can do on Noons. So I had not heard about these Noons until I read this. I didn't know about it. Apparently, it is dedicated to the global south, which is basically Africa, South America, and maybe Asia. Yeah, I guess Paxful understand that their services were usually used in the so-called global south, Africa in particular, Nigeria. In Africa, Nigeria and Kenya, were we really use this platform, I think. So they are saying we can do the same on Noons. They are saying you can do everything that you are able to do on Paxful, you can do on Noons. They say lower trading fees, one of the cheapest wallets, an affiliate program, an efficient KYC process, local dispute moderators, much friendlier terms of use, personally forge. He says he personally forges for noons. Okay. Then he gives us another option of Bitnob. He says what makes it easy for Africans. He says Bitnob makes it easy for Africans to connect with Bitcoin. So it signs Ray Youssef, the CEO and founder of of Paxful. Now, as I said earlier, the shutting down of Paxful comes, I think it's 2 or 3 months after local Bitcoins shut down. Local Bitcoins had been around since I think 2013 or 2012. It was around for a long time. And for us in Africa, I started using Bitcoin in 2014. I was receiving payments in Bitcoins. And by then, the only option that was there for me to convert the Bitcoins into Kenya shillings was local Bitcoins for a moment. But then almost not long after I started using Bitcoin, BitPesa came along. This was an exchange that was based here in Nairobi. It was very convenient. You just send them your BTC and they send you the money into your mobile wallet, M-Pesa. It was so convenient and it was like the best thing to happen. And then they closed. They closed because they ran into problems with the company that manages M-Pesa, that is Safaricom. Safaricom turned out they didn't like to be associated with Bitcoin. There were these stories that were appearing everywhere that now you can just so easily move your Bitcoin and convert it into M-Pesa. So there were all these stories appearing in the media. And Safaricom were very uncomfortable about that. And they put pressure on a payment processor that was helping BitPesa move money between M-Pesa and the wallets. And the payment, I think they were called Ipisha or something. Still, I think they're still around. And they cut services. They shut down BitPesa's access to M-Pesa. And BitPesa had to, in fact, they left the country, I think. And they are doing something else. I think it's still Bitcoin. They even changed their name. So after they left, we had to go back to local Bitcoins, and then Paxful came along. And for a moment, I didn't really like Paxful. I tried using them initially, and I ran into all these, I don't want to call them scams, but people who are not like genuine in transacting. And sometimes you have to try so many people before you can successfully do a trade, and I didn't like that. Local Bitcoins was even though they were the same, I think on local Bitcoins it was like so quick to find somebody to trade with, and because of that having to go through that process of trying to find a genuine person, sometimes running into people who will indicate a price, and then when you reach out to them they want to negotiate something different. I didn't like that on Paxful, but later on I did use their service once in a while. I'll trade there, I'll sell Bitcoins there, or buy. I've bought Bitcoins there as well. But now let me tell you, when then at some point I kind of like stopped completely using Paxful because I found an option. This card, I'm trying to cover my, I hope you can see it, is called Club Swan. This is like they are not really I don't want to call them an exchange. It's like a membership thing. You join, they ship the card to you, and the card is not like the only service that they offer. If you want a metal card, something you like fancy things and to express yourself through your card, they have those. You can call them luxury cards or something like that. They also offer concierge service, that is, they can support you when you travel. They offer you whatever service or help you might need to plan your travel or things like that. Now, this card, I found it easy to use because I signed up, they send it to me. They have a portal online. I can send my Bitcoins to that portal. I can sell the Bitcoins there. Or they support like over 10 cryptocurrencies, by the way, not just Bitcoins. And then I can this card comes with 2 accounts. I think you can get more, but I have like a European bank account and a Euro bank account, let me say, and a USD bank account. And I can just sell my BTC on the platform and have the money go into my Euro or USD bank account. And then I can just walk into any ATM here in Nairobi and just get my money out, or I've used the card to shop and it works just fine, just like any other card. You can use it online. Yeah, and when you use it online, unlike my Equity card that sometimes I tried to shop with it online and then it was declined. I had to go and talk to the bank and fill out a form. Apparently, I had to work out the limits. This one doesn't have those restrictions, especially if you are the kind of a person that kind of pays for stuff from outside. So yeah, so that's the option we might have. I don't know much about BitNob and Noons, the ones that the guy from Paxful is recommending. I'm going to look at them to find out how they work. Just try to see if they are really. I guess there are options we can use as Africans, especially Kenyans, Nigerians, South Africans, people who are in countries where we still don't have localized exchanges that work very fine.